position. But Maple Treeway for Canada.
One for it. I find TF being bad for one for it. First is kind of screwed with seconds. Being there on the other team, they could easily take the box and spam red, and if third and fourth don't get a box.
N64 Bowser's Castle coming in though, so I believe Italy are getting their wish. Definitely not a TF get fourth to get your draft when fourth isn't your team, but there we go.
They might just might see Dalk here swerve into tricks with the daisy. No.
I think Neuro was trying to... Yeah, Neuro was potentially trying to get a draft. He did eventually get it. Gets a Mega into third place actually off that, so very good for him if he can hold it into the top spots. But Dalkir is going to be slow owning, leaving Sal, Walpurgis, Nico in second. So I'm probably going to name Walpurgis Sal for the majority of this stream. I do apologise if people are confused, but he goes by Sal in the community. He does right now, Neuro, have this Mega in 9th place. Might opt to chain it for a better item if he's unable to get anything, although he is passing quite a few people, so the star might not be as likely for him. He might just intend to hold it back up into these higher spots, given that it looks like quite a few people are making faults for the first race. He's got to be using his Mega right there, as Dugo does manage to pull those reds. No opting to Schlag. Looks like Sal is going to be going down though, and top 3 for Canada. Embrez, Insane, and Neuro. We can see Slide there as well, so he's beating Beto in the bagging.
Slide might have the shock, because Beto was going too fast to have it, and he fell the stairs, I believe.
Yeah, he's Beto hasn't... I'm not sure if he's bagged too much recently, but did bag in the past. Going to be a case of rust for him, I'm guessing, so obviously that's a bit understandable, but not ideal for Italy's current positions, as Canada are top 2 at least going into the final turn of lap 2. And with 1 lap remaining, if Canada have this shock, this could be held to quite good effect.
Yeah, Canada, I assume they're going to be fine. There's only one real point for Italy to catch up in the bonds watch, but it's at the grass circle. If they were going to shot, they might be just getting them into boxes down there, but I wouldn't use it when they're top 3 and in a safe run.
Yeah, with Canada in a safe spot, I think the grass shortcut chain is probably a bit too little too late if Italy were to have it, but regardless, top 2, Neuro getting that draft off on Insane, but not enough to overtake him. Not that overtaking your own teammate is going to do too much to the final score. He will be able to overtake after that blue though. And the shock does come in. I'm presuming that may have been a Canada shock to chain the bottom few into boxes, but we do see Insane, Embrez. Looks like Walpurgis actually took the 4th place, but good race so far for Canada.
It was Dugo and Dog here, so for 4 or 5, so top 3, 6, I think. It's going to be a race win no matter what anyway for Canada. Or no, yeah, Canada.
Yeah, Canada will be winning this race quite convincingly after that top 3, but top 3 on its own is enough to win the race, obviously. 37 to 37 points is top 3. It's going to be...
3, 6, 9, 12. I actually got it pretty much right. I'm happy.
Okay, so that is going to be a 27 to 46 in favour of Canada after 1 race. That's definitely not what Italy would have wanted to see, but we'll have to see if they can recover.
Italy might just go a luck track now. Someone like MC. It would be a good idea, and now they just need to try catch up on Canada. Can't. There's another track for tracks. Yeah, might be MC, MC3, might be Cooper. I don't think they go Cooper Cape actually. I'm just trying to think of other luck tracks off the top of my head, which is not good for the fronts.
I mean, the kind of tracks you might want to see are things like N64 Mario Raceway, maybe. We'll probably not see Neuro pick this, but...
TF?
Maybe Treeway. Oh, Peach Beach. Okay,
Beach, yeah.
That's understandable, of course, yeah, so... Beto going Coconut Mall, that's not as much of a track that you'd assume to be luck, but I guess he's got his own version of a strategy that he wants to implement for his team. Unfortunately, not many of the rest of his team wanted to go for that. DK Jungle Parkway coming out from Insane, so no huge team picks. Neither team has had a team pick for that one, but N64 DK Jungle Parkway coming in. We will have to see what Neuro can do in first place. Also got to consider the fact that the Mock Bike is favoured on this track slightly, so any of the Mock Bike players might be able to get into the higher spots if they're able to end the run that Neuro may be able to get. He is braking quite a bit at the moment, but you see some of the daisies. Yeah.
He's in with the pack though. So he's in third place right now, so he might have shrooms. Might be holding the set. It's a tough race so far for Canada.
Yeah, Canada are trying to run this. I think Beto's actually beating Slide in bagging though. Beto obviously able to do the strats on this track a bit better, and it looks like he's trying to get away from... No, he's going for another box, so apologies, he mustn't have it yet. He's definitely got the opportunity to be in last place though.
He's just chilling down in the corner, so he might have a golden playing for the pack and then go backwards. No, he's just chilling there, so he might have the shot.
He might have the shock. If he doesn't, it's very weird that he's not going further back. I guess he doesn't have the threat. No, it looks like he's now trying to get past. Yeah. Okay, so Slide activated a bill on Beto, and Beto had a bit of a mind game, decided to go forwards a bit, then swerve out the way of the bill, and Slide is now miles away from Beto. Beto probably still has the opportunity to have the shock trolled out of him before Italy can get into their spots for the cannon dodge, which I'd presume is what's going to happen. But top three, quite comfortable.
Canada can get in with them. They might shock here now. Yeah, there it is.
That's basically the whole pack, which would mean that Canada were definitely in the top 4 spots because they did get 4th out, but so far Neuro's still able to hold on to first place. We're seeing that's either Spart. Yeah, that is Spart. Unfortunately, a blue coming in though, so Neuro is going to be losing that, but Canada are in a lot of the top spots still. Spart actually gets hit down, so this could be an Italy race, as first place should be Italy's so far. Embraers actually gets hit by Trix on the bridge. Not the best of plays for teamwork, but Neuro hitting the wall. That is definitely not what you're expecting from someone who's played in Division 1 very recently, but obviously we all make mistakes.
Oh no, for Italy. Something like top 2, top 3.
Yeah, Italy have done quite well there to be able to potentially come back. I'm not sure it's going to be as big of a win as Canada's, but I guess we'll have to find out. That shock did do the damage, and Slide not able to get it out of Beto in time. Even though he did get back as far as Beto, I guess he didn't get enough. And 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. And yeah, that's not exactly going to be tying them, but 70 to 76. So they have come back. Definitely put them put a bit of pressure on Canada. It's not going to be just a one-man show like they may have expected it. Some may have expected. Obviously, Italy, the kind of team that hasn't had too much success in the World Cup as of the recent years, so this is the kind of match Canada might have been looking for higher point difference to see if they can somehow sneak into that contention for the top 2 spots, but Italy fighting quite well after the first 2 races.
I think Trix broke into the top 2 by starring, which we saw him use on the bridge, so he was able to break into that top 3 kind of had and get second. He might have got that star and just held it up from second last set or last set, or the first set after the cannon where Italy used the shock. Or he might have just gone in the cannon and held the star. But he was able to break the top 3, which probably would tie things up. It would definitely bring into a close, something like +2, +4. But 6 is the difference. We're going into DDR.
Treeway Ruins, a track pick for Canada. Obviously, Italy wanted that Toad's Factory, didn't get it. And they might lose some of that 1-3-4 on the first turn even. Nero actually slowing down for a box. So clearly he wants to...
idea.
Yeah, he might want to take the Ultra for the second lap or get a dodge early, but regardless, he does have a star now, which is a great item, and it looks like quite a few people have fallen behind him. So, 6th place with a star. We'll have to see what he can do. You say he might hold it. It might be an Ultra early on, but we'll have to see. It probably is best in his current position to just hold it and hope that Slide can outbag Beto. We do actually see that Beto is further behind than Slide though, so maybe that'll affect... No, not going to be affecting how Nero uses his star, but it's quite neck and neck, this bagging battle at the moment.
If Nero is in a lower spot at the end of the stop, you expect him to chain and hope for a set of shrooms, which you can take the Ultra Cut with. And for people who don't know, the Ultra Cut is at the end of the lap, where the normal end shortcut is. You go up on top of the sand. If you have 3 shrooms or a golden or a star, you're just able to go through that whole section to the bridge or the first shortcut. So it's really useful for people to take. He's just holding the star, and the power comes in.
He's going to have to use his star here for the Ultra. Yeah, he's going to have to try the Ultra. He makes that little hop, which quite a few people have failed before, I'm sure, but does hit that monument there, and that bounce isn't going to help him. In 5th place, again, no dodge, which might illustrate that Italy could have the shock still. Beto is going backwards, though. Got to watch out. Looks as if a bit of lag happened. No one really actually failed that. That back red, though, is going to be connecting with Nero. I think that was Alex, yeah. And 6th place, going to be trying to... Yeah, not affected by the power. I think that must have been a Canada.
There might be a shot now, yeah.
That is a Beto shock. So some of Italy's lower spots trying to get past Embrez and Nero. Not sure. One of them can. That's Sal, and Nico gets past Nero on the line.
That's Beto there. So I'd say it's just a mixed race, from what I can see. Italy got... I think Dugo and Alex were able to hold 2-3.
I think Italy won, but it was very slight.
Yeah.
Might be enough to bring it close. Oh no. 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 12.
Resume.
That is actually a Canada race for a +5. Again, still very close, but 11 points the break now.
Yeah, the shot really worked out, getting them into boxes on the last DDR. If no one dodges up ahead from the other team, it's really useful. But the pack was a bit closer, it'd help a lot more. I assume Italy might just go Super Cape, poke them all, something like that now. Another Maple Treeway pick for the Canadians, so that must be one of their strongest tracks.
Got a few more people wanting the hashtag can win. Quite a few people actually hailing Alex for that back red. Obviously, not sure Alex was in the line that the red was going on Nero's screen, but obviously did connect, did a lot of damage for Nero, and did help Italy get the spots they had to make it a better race for them.
It's going to be Maple.
Yeah, it's going to be Maple. The final track of Maple. Final track of the GP as well. But Spark's pick coming in.
I assume you will see people taking the shortcut Shroomless.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Nero take it, I believe. Yep, that's the shortcut Shroomless from Nero. And
it's just him and Dugo. Dugo just swerved there and nearly took Nero's box, which made him slow down a bit. So he wasn't able to benefit as much, but triple shrooms in 8 is not too bad. He might just use one at the wiggler section. Or you'll have to use one here because the wheelie bump. Well, he's using all of them. Might just use... Alright, so he might hold this for the shortcut to start or shroom up right here on the bridge. Duga has something. Duga hit a banana, so he's going to go for 9 with his top 3, so they'll just shroom away.
Yeah, top 3 is quite safe so far. Bit of a gap between 3rd and 4th. And Nero, if he can get a few good items, could potentially back spam and make that break even bigger. Looks like Insane might be one of the
Insane
spots.
to import.
Yeah, so definitely good for them. Not going to be opting to back spam that turn, obviously. Insane in 4th. You don't want to be getting your own team out, but it's going to be down to Insane basically to give them that break in top 3. Act as a bit of a meat shield, I guess.
We're hoping to have a set trips or a bomb, which he could just throw back on, even if he does get the other runner for Canada. You're taking out half of Italy and having your team in top 3, so it wouldn't be, well, top 4 wouldn't be that bad. But it seems like they do have a bit of a break in top 4.
Yeah, top 4 have a bit of a break. Top 3 more particularly, as 4th is right near Dalkir, but still have a chance to... Oh no, actually, Insane has been hit out of 3rd place. Dalkir taking 3rd. Could be in Italy. Nope, Italy not going to be dodging there. That would have been their ideal spot to dodge if they did have the shock and they could get away from the Canadians. But didn't happen for them. And looks like Trix may have hit one of the fence posts or something, or the Wiggler, yeah. But Neuro in 2nd.
If Italy have a shot, they might TS him on this ramp.
If they TS, it should probably be on 3rd. No, Dalkir's actually now in 3rd, so the Canadian of Spart, I believe, fell down.
This just off. So it'd be a top 2 anyway. Nice run
top
Trix
2.
on Euro.
Looks like Spart's still able to hold on to maybe 4th or 5th, but Dalkir getting past him.
And definitely a race win for Canada now. There's the shot there. From side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nice solid run from Trix and, well, pretty much the top 4, but if you were able to get a few items off and the Wigglers might have just gotten in the way. Sometimes they do take the most powerful lines. And they're a killer. Top 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. So I assume that's plus 9. Oh.
No, that's a lot more than plus 9. Canada are now up 30.
Wow, okay. I need to get used to 66 scores. Quite hard.
And we are going to be seeing a 131 to 161 come in after the first GP, so definitely not the greatest of scores for Italy to see, but obviously 30 points is something you can come back after 2 races or so. Italy have actually been 27 to 46 twice for a stat for you, and not affected them as much as you may have expected. They did have that 43 to 30 race for race 2, and it is just a matter of trying to prevent Canada from getting these kind of races where they can run. Because once they're out of these spots, it doesn't look like they can get back into them as effectively, and obviously people like Dalkir are forces to be reckoned with if they can get into the best spots. I guess we'll have to see if Italy can take advantage of their 1-3-4 going into GP2.
So they might just go BCW for Dalkir. Lugia is playing.
Lugia is playing for Ibero-America. That's going to be happening in 45 minutes.
That's going to be a trolling war from what I believe.
Yeah, I think Latin America favour trolling. They've had it before against, I believe, Australia. I know we were shouting about Sean making a lot of trolls alongside Lugia, and Lugia had that decisive troll on Peach Beach in that war that cost Ben, I think it was, quite a lot of spots, and I think that cost them the war, in fact. So
I think going trolling against France for LTA in any kind of situation's what's the ideal one. You're not going to outrun them. You need well, Lugia in their case to just destroy their tough spots. Pretty much. Toad's Factory coming in here.
Toad's Factory might be able to benefit some of the Italian top spots.
Might benefit second place for Canada, which is Tricks.
We're going to be seeing Nero try getting the draft. Doesn't manage. Oh, actually does manage, but it sends him wide. Unwanted, probably, but...
TC was able to pass to Nico straight away.
That TC's gone to Tricks now.
Yeah, went to Tricks. Darkly lost first. I think it was to an Italian member, but... TF is never really the best for first in 1-3. It's so easy to lose it. Cause the drafts on, you have the situation where you have to decide where to go for the first box or take your normal line and risk that second takes the line as well and not go for the box.
Are we seeing Embrez get readied? Yes, we are. Embrez going down out of his position, but Nero 2 Shrooms in 5th could opt to take the little turn skip towards the end of every the end of every lap. Do see Insane throw some reds. Could Shroom? Yeah, that's one Shroom on the straight. Might chain or go for the little lake skip thing at the end of this lap. Probably not right to hold it for much longer though, just in case. We do see Italy with a top 3. That is going to be Dugo, Dalkir and Sal.
Might just use it at the mode here. No.
No, he's opting to hold it. That's
on the straight.
Quite weird.
You'll have to go for a box to try get someone to... Might try look at blue and forks. They're possible. Sing a Shroom. You just use the same Shroom spot. Maybe a bit earlier to get a box. Nice back spams from Dugo though on him.
Yeah, beautiful back spam, and we are seeing that top 3 look more and more secure. Unless Slide can get a shock, it looks like very good race for Italy here. If Nico can hold into his spot as well, that could be even better for them. It looks like top 4 actually. Oh, that shot coming in.
Oh, there's the shot.
That's going to be one dodge, and I think that might be Canada. Yeah, that's going to be Tricks in a bill. There's Spark.
Didn't drop him. It's still... I still think it's top 3.
Yeah, I think Italy are going to win, but it's not by much. Obviously, a top 3 is 37 points, but they didn't... Given the shock, they didn't have much of a presence behind that top 3, unfortunately. Unless they dodged and we didn't see. You never know.
One of the Purges might have been in the ones to dodge, so I didn't see him go by. Let's wait and see. Yeah, I didn't even see him all race. Tricks was that. Oh, okay, 145. Spartan Tricks were able to get by with their dodges soon.
Yeah, Spartan Tricks able to get by, and it's done just enough for Canada to actually win that race after what looked like a convincing top 3.
Top 4 was going to be.
Yeah.
So wasn't it?
36 to 37. They're going to be leaving the score at 167 to 198.
I saw a bomb on the red conveyor when they were going by, when Nico went by, so I don't know if that was Dugo or Insane that did that. Because that bomb could have been killer for Nero. What's Embrez on it? We have no idea what Embrez is on.
We have a little bit of a discussion on the separators for that. Yeah, we obviously wanted a space in the names, but we did decide to, I believe, scrap the rule to particularly punish people so long as their name is visible and obvious and not offensive. You know, so long as we can tell who it is, then I'm sure there's not too much of a problem. But obviously you do need a tag, so you can't get away just called MKW Wood and expecting us to know that you are MKW Wood from America or whatever. But Cooper Cape is going to be coming into... Looks like Nero actually is going to be trying to bag...
He's waiting for a golden.
Yeah, not getting that golden strap coming through, but Triple Shroom's still enough to be able to do quite a bit of shortcutting.
Taking mini version of the gold strikes that you don't consistently Shroom. Well, you just change the Shroom there though. Get ready, might be able to get Wall of Purges, or Dugo, or Dalkir. Should be able to get Wall of Purges in the end. 2 baggers there. Oh, that could have been killer. It actually took out Nico behind him. You see the two baggers there waiting on the waterfall, waiting for the boxes to drop down. It's the main bagging spot for this track. Oh, he hits the lightning rod. And straight out of the way of it in time. Gets a blue shell. Might be Tricks or Spartan. Oh no, Tricks.
We see Tricks go down. There. Is that going to make it Embers in first? No, well, no longer.
I was going to say maybe insane. But Triple Shrooms might just hold him. Yeah. Pack's close. He's not going to get much better items than Triple Shrooms, so takes that cut. He might just take the other cut here. And then hold it for the waterfall at the end. That'll be the ideal one. Can they trade the top 5? Let's sneak it there. The 2 through 4 right now. Dugo's from first, I believe. Yeah, there's Dugo in first. 2 through 4 right now for Canada.
2 3 4 is probably all they need to be able to hold the race, but it's all down to if a shock comes in. Maybe if Italy have a shock, they'll be able to target shock 2 3 or 3 4. We'll have to see.
That green was nearly a killer on the waterfall. And this just fibs my attempt. No TS coming in on either.
That's going to be a Shrumber attempt. Yeah, going to be making it. Neuro getting closer to Dugo. The Battle Alliance members both duking it out for top 2 right now. And
Dugo's not an aggressive back spammer, so he might. Neuro just had to play it safe for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I think playing it safe and getting seconds probably better than being hit by one of Dugo's rather aggressive back spams. He is known to be quite good with slagging and with his back spam. So holding second is probably better. Oh, does actually get connected with, but...
someone's going to hit a lot of those stuff on the waterfall, that turn there.
Dalkir has the opportunity to get into second place if he does have a mushroom. Doesn't look like that's... actually, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He does have a mushroom.
There's a shock at the end, and the acceleration for Dalkir, it's top 2, but it's just 3 4 5 for Canada. Top 2 6, so that might be enough to win the race.
It will be very close. It depends on what happened after the shock. For all we know, someone might have beaten others on the line, but if Italy get a top 2, that's at least a good start for them on their comeback. But will it be a case of, much like the other, where they have a few top spots and nothing behind it? Yes, it's the case. 7, 8, 10, 12, and that is actually going to still be a loss. No, it's not. It's not a loss.
Oh, win by 3.
I couldn't count. It is actually a win by 3 for Italy. Very, very close though. Their mid spots, or the 1 or 2 they had, did just about enough to hold on. 205 to 233.
They're still in contention, but so I imagine we'll be seeing a lot of coconut malls in the track choices, or Delfino Square, to help their bottom spots for Italy and Canada. Italy might just go coconut mall, track like that. I assume Canada will get Delfino Square to help catch up. An ideal track with the double shortcut.
Yeah, and as we are at the halfway point of the war, Italy down 28. Definitely not something that seals the doom for them, but something they need to overcome quite quickly and prevent it from getting much bigger. It would be amazing if Italy could get a win here. It would be one of the few wins they've had in the World Cup over the years. I think the other one is Italy-Benelux last year, when Benelux was obviously a lot weaker. Didn't have Jeff, didn't have Sora, and they were competing for bottom 2 in, I believe, the X group of that year, when France unfortunately got a penalty, and nobody really knew what was happening until France were allowed to continue after the -666 penalty fiasco. But Coconut Mall coming in. I mean, if Italy can hold on to some of the spots they've got, that would be fantastic. But Neuro does get into second, Spa into first, so Canada taking some of the early lead spots.
Someone might have to bail, because the same slide that went forward at the start instead of Beto. Beto started chilling out the box, so I imagine he might. I don't know. Okay, so Beto's just gonna hang there where the wall is. Oh, it swipes the car. Top 2 here for Canada. I assume Neuro would just take the normal shortcut through them all.
Yeah, that should just be a normal shortcut. Nothing fancy, no holding, just get it done, get it out the way, then you can't complain if you've lost the chance.
Safe Dockers there and towards the back. Two bankers are now trying to duke each other out at that set, at one box. Obviously there's a risk of pulling the bill, which would be killer. But you can't get rid of it with the cars. Oh, this might be over for Spart with the blue shopper.
Spart, but Neuro is going to be able to connect with the Shroom on the ground, so he's got quite the lead actually. That's 2 or 3 seconds, but regardless, hopefully he can do something with these triple greens if Canada are wanting to try and break away. But Italy, at the moment, not out of it. Nero,
I imagine he just hold the triple greens.
Yeah, Nero's not in an invincible position if he's shocked after the jump, and Italy are able to come back from some of the spots like 2, 3, 4 or something. But I think Insane takes up some of those spots along with 1 or 2 of the other Canadian runners. So no shock coming. There is the shock actually. Bit late for it to kill Neuro in particular, but regardless, maybe a team benefit. We do see Dugo in second place, so Italy. Oh no! Dugo getting glued on the line!
Pray for Dugo, but it was 2-3. That would have been 2-3-4 for Italy. Pray for Dugo is back.
Pray for Dugo is back, but
2-3. I seen Nico and Alex, so. Oh. Tell me this.
We'll have to see what the final results screen wants to say about Pray for Dugo, but as of now, doesn't look too great for him, as did get blued on the line. I feel a bit sorry for him. Oh yes, I feel very sorry for him now that I see where he got. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. Going to be giving Canada a 3-point win there, so 240 to 271 the score after 7 races.
It'd be a big turning point for the war, because Dugo was, as we said, was about to get second, which would have led to a 2-4 and more race win for the Italians. Now they're down by 31. Going into the last race of the GP, they kind of want a big race. God bless Dugo.
Yeah, God bless Dugo, and with 5 races left now that we've seen that Coconut Mall race. Italy, 31 down again. Not a huge break. And whoever wins here, it's going to be a vital match. Obviously, with only the top 2 qualifying, both of these teams need to win everything else they've got. They both picked up a loss already. Picking up 2 is probably fatal when you need to get into that top 2 to qualify for the elimination round.
Just again ahead of Benelux and Nordic.
Yeah, I mean,
scary.
Nordic, Germany, they're both competing for the second place mainly, but Benelux looks quite comfortable in first. Canada still has a chance to compete with the other 2, as does Italy if they can hold on, but given Canada's performance against Nordic, you'd assume they're the more comfortable option if they do get a win here.
Yeah, just the bottom baggers are going back, so none of them are going to go for the little backwards shortcut after the cannon and letting their one or the team potentially pull the bill. There was a nice snipe attempt by either Nico or Alex, but there's a mega coming up. Don't quite see who it is, but Nero will probably be taking the double shortcut here. He will. He takes in clean double shortcut, so he's going to be fine first for now. Vito seems to be further back, much further back, so he might be going for the backwards shortcut if he doesn't get the shot at this where he's sitting at.
Yeah, I'm really not sure why Slide's taking so long to get back. It's maybe he hit a shy guy or something, but regardless, they've both got to watch out for trolling penalties there.
Beto got the shot, but he was in a star as well, so he was able to hold it and then use the star 30 seconds.
Nero playing it safe, going for a single as opposed to the double. Probably right to take that option. Second place tries the double. I think he makes it actually, and there is a bit of competition for Nero now as doesn't look back. So Canada tricks actually in second, so that'd assume that Italy might want to try target shocking top 2 or dodging 3, 4, 5 maybe. That is going to be the case, dodging 3, 4, 5 into the cannon there. Trix and Nero have to hold on to their top 2, or else this could be a bad race for Canada.
Oh, you see Sal and Dalker going into Cannon right now, so they're
Red's
not
going to be
do
connecting
as
with
much.
Nero as well.
Yeah, that Red's going to hit him right before the short game. Oh no!
Oh, that's off! He's off! That's a bad respawn as well. That is going to be a dodgy respawn.
If he got the shroom, he would have been fine. He would have made it to the shortcut with but Nico getting TC.
Nico's TC actually means that they're still going to be getting 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Oh no, Alex comes in, Nico coming in as well. Wall Purchase also coming in, so Italy trying to fight off, but really think it's first and nothing else for them.
No, do go first maybe. 2, 3, 4. I thought they were top 5 for a second. They can't still get into top 5.
It's definitely an unfortunate turn of events for the Italian side. The shock was actually quite effective, but they weren't able to catch up as much as they probably wanted to, and Canada with a 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially, or 2, 3, 4 at least, doing a lot of damage there. Yeah, so 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12. Going to be Italy losing that by 3 again.
Not bad.
No, not bad, but when you've got 4 races left.
34 points is catch up all in the GP, no bother. They just need one big race at the start of the GP. 175
It's not 175. That's 275. 275 to 309 going to be the score with 4 races left. Canada need to hold on to their 34-point lead.
It's not really in full effect. He's just got 49 at GP.
Pray for Dugo. Where's Pray for Dugo?
49 GP is not bad from the Italian theaters. Yes, Dugo. Support from out there.
Been asked to switch to Trix's point of view. Unfortunately, we didn't get given Trix's point of view quick enough to set it up. We weren't even given Nero's until 5 or 10 minutes late, but we'll see what we can do for the next casts that do happen. Obviously, Ibero America France coming up very shortly in actually 25 minutes, but yeah, very close, but I think we'll get through this quick enough.
We will, no bother. Barring anyway, DC, which will mean we have to redo Condies. I'll probably jinx it now. Oh, the mic died.
Okay.
Mic.
Oh, my mic, hello, has it died? Apparently it's...
no, there it is.
There it is, okay, so my mic works on Skype. But it looks like Bowser's Castle going to be coming in for the majority of Team Italy, and Waluigi Stadium coming in for the majority of Team Canada. Canada obviously wanting to get a few... Yeah, that's going to be a track favouring Canada's spots.
It's a big one because they'll only be hoping for the shroom in the mid-pack, which they have. To be able to take the little more shortcut after the wall trick.
One thing I'll say, this race is going to be absolutely vital for Italy, because if they lose this race and it gives them bad spots and Canada get their track pick, that is basically sayonara to their chances of winning the war.
I'd imagine Euro would just take the mud shortcut here, try to get a break on first, so he does that, yeah. He was actually the only one in the top spots to take the mud shortcuts alongside just one other person. So he has a fine break, but no idea who that is in second.
He's not looking back, it might be a Canada member. If he was looking back, you'd assume it might be an Italy member. No, it is Canada.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane, so he's fine. I think that's Beto for the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that bump on Insane might have killed him a little bit.
But Beto has jumped off and Slide is going forwards, so Slide may be attempting to get it in 9th or something, but Beto's now going forwards.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Slide's just standing there, so yeah, and Slide has the shot, Beto's building. So that's big for Canada in terms of the race. I don't think they'd be using it if they're... Yeah, you see...
yeah, Slide is just sitting on the edge of the ramp there, trying to not get hit off or anything. Obviously, members of the enemy team can activate a star on the bagger and just hope to get it out of them if that wants to be the case. It has happened a few times before, but looks like Slide was able to hold on to that shock past all of the members of the running pack. Top 2 so far for Canada, and if they get their track pick next time, very unlikely for Italy to be able to catch up with the momentum, but Italy have quite a few of the mid spots.
Yeah, they didn't connect with Alex.
Didn't connect with Alex. I think they might have connected with Nico or someone. But
that was just Alex there in 3rd. I assume that was a candidate. When we're in 4th. So if it isn't top 2, it's just top 2. Maybe 4th, maybe 5th. I know Dalkier was back there. Maybe they were able to predict the TS as well, few of the Italians. I'd dodge up, maybe past 1 or 2 of the Canadians, but
we'll have to wait for the results. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 12. So that's
-5 for 3.
Minus 9. 11.
11.
And like I said, unfortunately, I think that's kind of going to be the decisive point if Canada can get their track for the next pick.
Equals.
Yeah, it doesn't equal, I'm afraid. I'm sure equals probably not the worst thing to put in the middle, but definitely doesn't equal the same number. Obviously, Canada, if they can get their track pick here, this could be goodbye to Italy's chances. With a 45-point lead, Canada needs
like
to
27 to 46.
Yeah, Italy need a 46 to 27 going in their favour, or maybe even 2 or 3 of them. But it's all down to this race. I think after this race, we'll be able to say whether or not we think Italy can claw their way back into it. But
it might be or something like that again from Italy. A nice look track. Team chose
lovely Luigi circuit from Sal.
I'm not surprised. PC3 as well, it's not the worst track in the world. But I think he would just be relying on a luck track for these 3 races. Moonview and BCW coming in for Canadians.
I thought it was going to be a Canada pick. No, it's going to be a Canada pick, and this could be fatal for the Italy charge. Could leave them looking towards...
one Italian might be out.
I mean, Dalkier is going to be struggling. Dalkier will struggle trying to get past as a daisy, but he's probably one of their more prominent runners. Obviously, Dugo. I believe Dugo actually does get into 2nd place, so it's going to be Dugo versus Neuro potentially for the top 2 battle for a bit of this race.
Once Dugo tries to take his snipe attempt, Ray coming into here.
Neuro's got to watch out for this.
After.
Okay, so Neuro not affected by anything. Obviously no cars really lap 1. But might get caught out by lap 2 cars. I know Dugo right behind him.
Coming up. Am I getting to the yellow car? No.
No, that blue is going to be affecting him though. If I was him, I would have maybe slowed down and tried to hit a... there is a bomb car. I was going to say, maybe he should have hit the bomb car while he was getting blued and affect Dugo or someone.
I don't think he would have hit him in time. I don't think he would have hit him in time for the bomb car. Would have been too risky to probably get the teammates behind him.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But 2 Shrooms though for Neuro. He will be chaining. Obviously, Shroom's not so effective on this track. We do actually have him freeze a bit.
Yeah. He's hoping to get a star or a goal. But it looks like, triple shrooms and 9th are the most common item in a 12-hour room, from what I've experienced. I don't know why triple shrooms and 9th are more common there, but they just seem to be. Oh, Red Shell will probably connect.
Oh, after that shock, I'm not sure.
Red one had a...
Oh, Nico does actually bump Neuro under the vehicle, but that star coming in from Dalkier, probably not enough to do any damage, and Dalkier out of the star will struggle to get past Neuro.
I got a lot of purchase in 10th place with the star, so that'll be bottom 2 in the runners for Italy.
Bottom 2, but maybe they could do something towards the front. We'll have to wait and see.
And it could be 1-3 or something like that.
Yeah, if it's a 1-3, then they win by a very small margin, but Otherwise, yeah, it's 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 12, which... Oh, no, sorry, that's... Yeah, that is a very small margin of 1 point. So...
That's still, 44 with 2 races.
Still keeps them in. Very unlikely.
Keeps them in, but a very, very small chance. They need a 47 to 26 now.
Well, they need more than a 47 to 26. With that many races to go. 47 to 26 wouldn't even save them. That'd give them a deficit. If my maths is correct, which it probably isn't, it'd give them a deficit of
44. So that'd be 29.
So my maths is going to be telling me that is going to be giving them a deficit of like 6 points regardless, because 19-point win, obviously, twice is going to be 38, but Canada 44 ahead, so going to need even more than a 46 to 27 at this point. Looks unlikely, but it's still possible. It's not mathematically impossible, and a DC!
Oh no!
Oh, and you jinxed it. I'm blaming you.
Commentators first. Oops. Sorry.
Okay, we're going to have to see what can happen to Condi's switch over to Sal's perspective as a request. Don't think we're going to be able to do that, but clearly some people wanted to see Slide's elimination of the bagger.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm going to show the conditionals screen, because I'm afraid we're going to have some Condis to do. But I don't think I'm going to have to do some Condis. It might be Jazz. I'll have a quick check to see what can happen. I'll have a very quick look to see what's happening at the moment. Okay, so there's a reset coming in. Apparently there was some form of DC somewhere, but not one that we must have spotted somehow, but obviously conditionals will likely take some time. We do currently actually have 7 in the room, so I'm not sure how many are on Condis. I think it might just be... Slide. Is Dugo still on Condis?
He's in the room, so I assume.
No, okay, Dugo successfully appealed years ago. What am I doing? Dugo appealed ages ago successfully, I think, but...
Nice room stability. 26.81.
That's definitely not a good number. That's really not a good number, 26 as a room stab, but... We'll have to see if it can get lower.
Boring, but yeah, it was 26 at one point. So happens when you have 11 people trying to join at once. Slide got into the room. 4, 5. So we're waiting on Alex to get into the room. So 44 points, 2 races.
Okay, so that moment when you have to launch your discords while you have something happening.
Part of the life of being an admin.
Part of the life of being any staff member, obviously multitasking. Fun to do, but we're actually going to be starting very shortly, so we'll go back to Neuro's perspective.
Well, we're hoping for the 22 room stability, 21.
We're hoping for the 22!
Just to go down, so we'll be a bit of time waiting. We need a room stability thing now. We're waiting on room stability.
I mean, what we've got so far is connection issues, which is fine. That works, but I guess we'll have to look into making a room stability graphic. I'll write that down as another thing we have to look into. But stream chat right now, we've got. Oh, okay. Well, quite a few discussions. No real penalty for a disconnect. We don't really punish people for disconnecting, given obviously Mario Kart Wii, it's a custom server, so it's not gonna be perfect. There is obviously gonna be blips in the system when either a person gets booted or the whole room crashes at some points. It's been getting a lot better recently, but
in some cases where they shut down the server.
Yeah, there are some cases where it's under maintenance or something. Obviously, we do have to appreciate the fact that there are quite a few people working really hard to maintain the leagues, the servers, you know, all aspects of online play, both competitive and casual, being maintained really well, especially with things like ghosts as well that wouldn't have had on the custom server if it weren't for people like Mr. Bean 35,000 VR and Chadders and everyone that was helping them get the ghost system up and running. Definitely groundbreaking, the fact that we've got almost all functionality back on the game through the custom servers, and obviously we're celebrating it being 3 years only a month or so ago, so definitely, or actually now at this point it's 2 or 3 months, but definitely been a good 3 years so far for WeamFi, even if there have been a few blips, because it's providing us a service we wouldn't otherwise have, and we have to be grateful for it.
Be on America 8 Deluxe right now. Let's just say that. But I wouldn't imagine that'll last.
I think there's multiple hosts for the WeamFi server. One is obviously Mr. Bean. That one had a few issues 2 or 3 days ago because his hard drive or something corrupted. It was the same day as a storm or something, but it just didn't happen. That's one of the verifying with server CTs kind of areas, because obviously you need to check it via the Chadsoft. The owner of WeamFi is obviously Weam, so he's German.
Lazaret, I think that's his name.
Lazaret is, I believe, German.
They should be starting now.
We should be starting, hopefully. There we go, we are starting
perfect.
just as we move.
It's perfect. The 2 races, 44 points. Not impossible, but unlikely.
2 races, 44 points, and then straight to Latin America, France.
Yes.
With about 5 minutes break in between if we're lucky.
Yes. I think that's it for today, is it?
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe aren't going to be streaming all their matches. For the schedule, for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they cast basically any match that has a purple circle in the middle. So there were none of those today. There's 1 or 2 tomorrow. UK USA on the agenda for both Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one starts at 4 PM Eastern for tomorrow, and the Mario Kart Wii one right after at 5:30 Eastern time. So feel free to stay tuned for that tomorrow after the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one. I'm sure we'll try to get that sorted out once it's possible. But Grumble Volcano coming in from, I believe, a Canada member there, maybe Insane.
Well, they'll be relying, for people who don't really know Mario Kart Wii too well and their news stream, the 2 main shortcuts here on the track are the Lava Respawn and the Rock Hop, both at the same area, and they can both be done with 1 mushroom. But for the Lava shortcut, you just basically drive off and land on the other side where you get a respawn, and then the Rock Hop is where you go across the rock on the left side of it mainly, and you're able to just get to the other side without having to respawn. So if you have triple shrooms, very, very helpful. Right there to the right side.
Beto's gone to Bowser Jr., I believe, and he has actually successfully made that shortcut, I believe, bagging backwards. Yep, he has, so Beto is further back. I believe that will be Slide struggling as he unsuccessfully goes back. But Neuro with a Mega, he might have to just predict one of Italy's shocks at this rate. Canada with a top 4, though. This could be deadly. Maybe Neuro should slag Italy around the time he believes that they might shock. Maybe target shocking some of the top members of Canada in the shortcut or something. But regardless, I think it's pretty obvious Beto is in last at the moment and Slide struggling to go back.
I think he's room up for billing, so Beto is shocked pretty much When he's predicting that too, just go off.
Predicting lap 2. He will... I think he was trying to go for Alex there at the respawn, but don't think he connected. Alex, I think, did then get target powered or something, though, because we see him quite wide. Top 4 have got quite the break. And a Shroom in 4th is going to be able to allow him to take the shortcut as long as there's nothing drastic coming in. That blue, though, could kill first. Looks like they've actually stopped a little bit. Insane to not get targeted anywhere. Maybe he's hoping to get a box. This Shroom coming in will allow him to take the shortcut. No target shot coming in there, so clearly Beto not opted. There we go. It's trying to dodge Italy, I guess, in the shortcut. I think Neuro might be able to hold on to 3rd at best. Yeah, 3rd at best coming in there. Alex getting 2nd, sorry. Dugo taking 4th place. We'll have to see what happened elsewhere in the pack, though. But I think that may seal the deal for Italy unless they go top 6 running and magically top 6. I actually believe Owen died from the call, so let's see what happened there. I think he may have accidentally hit the button. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, that's definitely not ideal. And that is going to be a 29 to 44, so I believe we can say mathematically Italy are going to be out of this. They did really well to hold it on for the majority of the races, but there are a couple of races that just did the damage, if you know what I mean. They did enough damage that it wasn't recoverable. And Italy now down 49. Got to be praying for some form of miracle to get point difference. But even then, with top 2 qualifying, point difference is unlikely. But we've said this a few times now, we didn't use Trix's point of view because we quite simply weren't given it. Would have loved to have used it, but unfortunately, we were given this single perspective. We weren't given Trix's in time to set it up, and obviously, when we're at this point in the war, we didn't really have the chance to get it ready. But Bowser Castle 3 coming in for everyone but Beto. I think Bowser Castle 3 is picked there, so Beto taking the fall there. Not sure Owen will be here for the final race. That happened, is what he said. Okay, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to rejoin or not. But Bowser Castle 3 for the final race. And we'll be seeing Triple Bananas. We did actually tag both Italy and Canada's captains for potential streams, by the way, in advance for the match. That's how we got lineups and the lineup graphic made. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to get streams handed to us in time. But regardless, Neuro with these bananas. Nico getting... Oh! Hello, Spark! Spark! Giving a cheeky bit of a back spam on... A cheeky bit of a snipe on Neuro. Probably not ideal when Canada are going to need this point differential to stand a chance of beating some of the bigger teams in the tournament to get that 2nd place in the group. Obviously with Benelux looking rather comfortably first, or at least qualified, and no other teams looking in that position so far. Greens are in play for Neuro, but Canada all around him, and probably not going to be able to use them until maybe Spark takes a shortcut, Trix takes a shortcut, and he can just spam them forwards or something. Yep, it's going to be Trix taking a shortcut, but Spark isn't doing so, so Neuro still unable to really spam his greens and just know that they won't hit anyone on his team. Walpurgis right behind him, though. This could be okay. I guess Neuro's still holding them for his defense. And Spark with those reds will be trying to slag Walpurgis. After that connection with a... Still Neuro holding his... Okay, there he goes. He does finally throw his greens forwards. Don't think they'll connect. No, nearly connected with himself there. It looked like a bit of a misplay. Pal then come in. Didn't do the biggest damages, but let's see if we can get Owen after this. But yeah, apparently Owen's tablet just shut off is why he left the call. For people that don't know, some of our casters cast using tablets. We're going to be seeing Neuro attempt the Ultra, I guess, At this point, he's got not much to lose, and he does make it successfully with that star. Has the chance to do a lot with it. If he does get a dodge especially, he can break a lot of the spots. Doesn't look like a dodge is coming in, but that blue will affect Dugo. That red, can it connect without it? No, a target shock on Neuro, and that is going to be goodbye to Neuro's race. Lucy Spark, though, and a lot of Canada in the lower spots, or middle spots. Italy potentially taking a top 3 there, so their point difference might be improved, but definitely not a win for them, unfortunately. A bit too late for that kind of comeback. Top 4, actually. Top 4 at 9-12. So we'll see what I can do. 48-25. Definitely a valiant effort, but it was too late. 420 to 456. Going to be the final score of the war. Canada claiming the win. I think... Not sure if we'll get... I think we'll get Elwin back to just... We can discuss the war.